Yeah, hello there. I put my webcam on the floor to make this video, so I don't know, it may be a little slow because of course it's a little awkward, but this video, I made a prior one about how I exercise my arms with milk jugs. Well, I've been living on milk for about 5 years now, and it's been pretty good. And since I always have a couple of gallons of milk in the fridge, I started exercising with them. I started waving my arms around while I was holding them and such. Now I've started exercising my feet with them, and that can involve sticking my toes between the little gap between the handle and the container, and sometimes lifting them up and down or moving them in circles, or that I can do that while I'm sitting, or I can stand. Sometimes I'll just slip my toe through one of them and try to move in circles. I only started doing this, so I may seem kind of uncoordinated. I'm sure I'll get better at it, but I thought I'd show you. Let's see how it goes. So I'm getting up and I'm moving these milk containers into the camera. Let's see. I'll turn this down until you can see the containers, and now I'm going to just kind of play with them with my feet. So I'm slipping my big toe into that little gap between the handle and the container, and I'm just moving this around, and I'm setting it down. Now that's my big toe. That's the easiest one. That's how I started. Now I can play with other toes. Like that's between my second and third, but I'm having trouble picking that up. But at times I can. Well, sometimes I put these under my mom's desk because I'm often at her house, and when I can push the containers up against the back of, well, it's the wall down behind the foot area of her desk, then it's easier to slip my different toes. But mostly so far I'm only good with my big toe. So like you can see, I'm just playing with them, but I think it might be good exercise. Sooner or later I think it'll make me a little more nimble. And then I'm going to stand. Now I'm slipping my toe in. Well, it's hard usually I have something like I'm pushing the back of the container against, like a wall. Anyway, I got my toe in there. Now I'm going to spin. I hope you can see it. I think eventually this will make me more graceful. So those are some moves you can do. I've been doing this sometimes with 4 of them, then I have 2 in my hand and 2 on my feet. Sometimes I'm now putting them against my stomach, and I'll kind of push in and out with my stomach to exercise my stomach. And then I'm stretching, like trying to touch my toes, but using the weight of the jugs to take me down further. Sorry, I need a camera operator, I guess. But you kind of get the idea. And then of course you can exercise your arms with them. Now, if I had 2 more, maybe get them going, all four going, but you kind of get the idea. So it's fun, and I think eventually, well, I don't know if I've seen a great benefit from these foot exercises, but maybe I'm thinking, well, I think sooner or later I will. It's just because you can get a little burn in your calves, ankles, and feet, and anytime you're getting a burn, I think you're strengthening. And sometimes I think now when I walk, I am walking more gracefully for all these exercises I've done. Well, I'll probably make another video later about this as I get better at it, and maybe I'll have more ideas about what the real benefits are of it. And I might mention that how I got the idea of using my feet with milk jugs was reading about Harry Houdini, the great escape artist, because when he was just sitting around the house, he would tie and untie knots with his toes as practice for when he might need to do that when he was trying to do one of his escapes.